Win away from doing something they haven't done in a very long time. Chris Johnston, 17 years to be exact, and that would be win a playoff round. It's something that gets talked so much amongst Leafs fans and amongst hockey fans every time the Leafs make the playoffs, but is it something that the Leafs players are focusing on? What would it mean to them to finally win a round if they do beat the Montreal Canadiens in Game 5?
You know, I don't know if the players would be thinking of it in those terms. I mean, certainly you got guys like Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander. They're thinking about the last couple seasons and their inability to get over the hump, so that would be big. You know, Sheldon Keefe, I actually asked him about this, and he was saying that for him, he's aware of sort of his responsibility as one of the lead people representing the organization. He knows what it means to the fans. I think, you know, he has an appreciation, but you know, the truth is there's been something like 200 players that have come through the doors for the Maple Leafs and played a game since they last won a series. And so the current guys don't bear all that responsibility, but they might get some of the benefit in the outpouring of love if they do manage to get the job done in one of these next few games.
Now, when Sheldon Keefe spoke to the media, he also said something interesting. He talked about the impact that John Tavares has had just being around the team, mostly through Zoom calls and text, but he did say that John Tavares was at the practice facility getting reacquainted with the guys. Just what does that mean for the group? And what does it mean for John?
Well, I think we're in the next phase now in talking about this situation, and this is the phase where we're start looking at when does he play a game again. And you know, I don't think anyone should jump to too many conclusions, but the fact that he was able to go to the Leafs practice rink on Wednesday, I think is a positive sign about where he's at with his concussion symptoms and feeling good there. You know, Kyle Dubas did say it would be 2 weeks for the knee issue he suffered on that play, so you know, we're not looking in the too near a future here, but if he's back around the team, if he's feeling well to be doing that, obviously his mind is on playing a game at some point in the future, and so that's a carrot hanging for this team as well. If they're able to advance beyond this round, the odds go up just a touch that we're going to see John Tavares play another game for the Leafs this season.
Now, there's definitely some people that are willing to write off the Habs already, but there's still a very important game to be played, and the Habs hope it's more than just one game. Dominic Ducharme said his team will go down fighting. If the Habs are going to get back into this and they're going to fight, where does it begin? What do they have to do better?
They're going to make it more difficult on Jack Campbell, I think, first and foremost. If there was one sort of question mark about the Leafs in this series, I think it's just that Campbell hadn't played in these type of games. And to take nothing away from him, he just had a shutout in Game 4. He's been great in the series, but you know, I don't think they've generated enough high-danger chances against him, got in his face, made it difficult, got deflections and the like. And so that's something I know they're focused on behind the scenes. And just generally, they got to take it to the Leafs a little bit more. I think they've been passive in this series. You know, the Leafs haven't had a crazy run of play, but certainly they've been generating the more dangerous scoring chances. They have the more elite finishers, and that accounts for the huge difference so far, 12-4 in total goals to this point of the series.
Well, Chris, come playoff time, a lot of cliches get thrown